guys, and welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I plan out my whole life. I thought it would be fun to make this video because I think you guys are also like curious how I really like plan everything, because my life is hectic as a university student. For those who don't know, I am a first year's university student at Leiden University. I major in Korea studies. If you want to know all about my uni life, then make sure to check out my channel, because I have actually made some uni vlogs and I am continuing to making some uni related videos as well, so make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. Yeah, I thought it would be fun to show you guys how I plan, because first of all, I am a planner. I love to plan. I really feel like if I don't plan everything in my life, then it's just chaos, and I just really like having structure and like a routine. It does maybe sound kind of weird, but I'm really a routine person. If I don't have a routine, then I can like get stuck easily and just don't feel well. So like I said, I have a very busy life as a university student. I go to campus like every day from Monday to Friday. I also have homework to do, and I also love making YouTube videos, and I really want to like upload 3 times a week again, but I'll get to that in a second. So yeah, and obviously I also have a part-time job on the side. I have friends I want to meet with. It's so like, you know, it's hectic. So I want to show you guys how I plan my life. So yeah, enough rambling, let's get on with the video. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen with you guys so you can basically see. I'm using Apple Calendar. And as you guys know, if you follow my channel, you would have also known that I bullet journaled, but I have to be honest, I have been slacking with bullet journaling lately, because also making those spreads is also like quite time consuming, and I also need to find the time and the energy and the will to actually do it. And I really feel like Apple Calendar is so much easier, and you can also like categorize in colors, but you can see like I don't have like a lot of variety of colors in my current schedule, as you can tell. However, I do have some like colors over here, which I'll explain to you guys later what everything is. But this is basically actually the basis of my weekly schedule. Like obviously things can change every now and then, but this is basically how my week looks. So as you can see in red, that's basically my like schedule at uni. So these are the subjects and stuff like that. For example, over here I have morning routine, which I have scheduled from 5 to 8. So for here I have morning routine. I have that set from 5 to 8. Like right now, the time that I'm filming this is actually Ramadan, so obviously what you see here like during Ramadan is a lot more different, but I'll explain to you guys in a bit. But as you can see, this is also like a week in May, because since I haven't planned anything here for this week yet, I feel like I could show you guys this, because if I show you like this week and next week, then you'll obviously see like all my video ideas, what I'm up to and stuff. So yeah, so I want to show you guys a week that hasn't anything planned yet, because I haven't planned anything for May yet. So but from 5 to 8 I have my morning routine. My mornings usually start at 5, and that is when I have uni, when uni starts at 9, because as you can tell on Tuesday my morning routine starts at 7, because I start uni later at day, because my first lecture is at 11:15. During my morning routines, it's basically like, I think I also have notes, yeah, my morning prayer, my go breakfast, obviously I can't now because it's Ramadan, take a shower, skincare, and get ready. And get ready is actually an optional thing, because I don't always like do my hair and like my makeup and like everything. Sometimes there are days where I just skip the makeup and then just, you know, like leave out that step to get ready. As you can see, I have some time in between, and so that's basically my traveling time from home to uni, because I like to keep that like space separate, like my traveling time. Yeah, it's basically all self-explanatory. Morning routine, my schedules in red, and then as you can see, my morning routine and my lunch and my dinner and nighttime routine are all under self-care, because I really feel like those things are basically like taking care of yourself, like having a routine in the morning and the night, and also obviously to eat. So let me just go through what I have here. So yeah, so as you can see, at 12 I always have lunch, because that's basically like the time I usually eat lunch. And then you have those other colors here, which are all for content creation. So also in this tab over here you can see it's all for content creating, because like I said, I like making YouTube videos, and I really want to go to upload 3 times a week again. My upload days are going to be Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So on Monday I have this block from 12:30, so after my lunch, until 3 p.m. I blocked it for that long, but usually sometimes like shorter, and it really doesn't take a lot of time anyway, but it just depends. I like to create all my content for the things I want to, like, you know, upload during that week, all on Monday, because as you can tell, I only have Korean class on Monday. So like I only have Korean class in the morning, and then I go home, get to my lunch, and then I have this whole afternoon of content creating. So all the videos I want to create for that week, I do that in that block. And then as you can see, from 3 to 6 I have it all blocked for homework, and I have that basically every day. Expect like on Tuesday I start at 4, because Tuesday I'm done at 3. Oh wait, I also have to change this, I see. Only here for now. Like, since I have like, it takes like an hour for me to travel from uni to home and vice versa, so like that's why on Tuesdays and Thursdays I start my homework at 4. And you would probably think this is not like a lot of time to do your homework, because like I said, it really depends on some days. I even have days sometimes where I do my homework all the way up until 9 or 10 p.m. So this is just like a base, you know, if you know what I mean. But it can always, like, things can always change. So sometimes I'm done earlier with my homework, and sometimes I'm up all until like 10 or 11 p.m. for homework, if that makes sense. So yeah, so on Monday I'll do all the content creation, and probably seems like I'm rambling all over the place. I'm so sorry guys. I try to like show you and explain to you guys the best as I can how this works. Yeah, obviously at 6 I have an hour blocked out for dinner, because yeah, I usually eat at that time, either 6 or 7. And then from 7 to 10 I have my night routine, which is basically my prayers, and then I just relax. I either like play some Genshin Impact, or watch some Netflix, or just watch some YouTube videos, basically like anything, like just relax. And then it also says green tea, because I love to have a cup of green tea in the evening. That has been my routine for like more than 10 years now. And also just my nighttime skincare. And it's from until 10, but sometimes I sleep at like late 11 or 12. But usually my aim is like to sleep at 10, especially during the week, since I start uni quite early most of the days. And then on Tuesday, like I said, my morning routine starts at 7, and then I have class, and then I get home, get to my homework, and then it's just basically the same. And on Wednesday I have something different after Korean. So I have also blocked content editing from 12:30 all the way up until 3. So like I said, Monday I do all the content creation, and on Wednesday I do all the editing for the Friday, Sunday, and the Tuesday the week after. I know today's actually a weird day, because today's Tuesday and I'm actually filming and editing on the same day, and those weird days, there like every now and then, and that's totally okay. Like, but Wednesdays usually I take that afternoon to like edit all the content. However, Wednesday is actually sort of an annoying day, because every 2 weeks I do have class on Wednesday afternoon, which is a tutorial for modern Korean history. It's not every week, it's like every 2 weeks. If I have a day where I do have that tutorial, I just actually try to edit like at another time, or like maybe after my homework. So sometimes I can be still like editing during my night routine on Wednesday, because I had that tutorial on that day. So but basically when I don't have the tutorial, and then when I only have Korean, I just go home and then just do all the editing. Then homework, nighttime routine, the same thing, same on Thursday. And Friday is a little bit different, because as you can tell, like I have class from 9 to 1, and then at 2 it says Ono Kyohwar, which means like language exchange. In Korean, I have a Korean language exchange partner, and we mostly meet like almost every Friday. So that's why I blocked like 2 hours to meet her. There are sometimes Fridays where we can't meet, but we try to meet every Friday as much as possible. And I've also mentioned it in my vlogs, but sometimes I also go to therapy, and therapy is sometimes also mostly blocked on Fridays. Like, I don't have it in May for now, because I don't know when I'll have therapy in May, that's why it's not blocked in here yet. But also every 2 weeks I do go to therapy. I think it's more like when I have therapy, I don't meet my Korean language partner, but when I don't have therapy, then I do meet her. So Friday is usually the day for like those two things, like meeting my language partner and therapy, and it just switches every week. So yeah, that, and as you can tell, I don't have any homework planned on Fridays, because Friday is usually a week where I don't want to do any homework, and just like, you know, just roll into the weekend and like, you know, just do my thing. However, sometimes it does change. Sometimes I do have to do uni stuff on Friday, like for example if I have a deadline for a paper or I have to study for like an exam or finals, and like, you know, then obviously I'll do like homework and stuff on Friday. But usually Friday is the day where I don't do anything uni related. And then I have the weekend, as you can tell, and I hope you can see this color, but yeah, if I click on it, then yeah, like it says work. And I have a part-time job now since a month or so. I work at a drugstore, and my work days are usually Saturdays. Like every now and then it's a Sunday and then I have the Saturday off, but most of the times it's Saturday that I'm working. Like it's blocked from 9 to 7:30, I believe. It's blocked from 9 to 5:30, sorry. It's blocked from 9 to 5:30. I have work. And sometimes I also start a bit later. Sometimes I start at like 12, but I always end at like 5:30. That's always like my shift. So Saturdays, always that. And then on Sundays is most days, Sundays like my day off. So it's all blank, as you can tell. And then as you can see here, I blocked a time which says planning at 7 p.m. So that means I have to do the planning for like next week. So, or like the week after. So at least do some planning for like the short term. So, and I blocked that on Sunday because sometimes I just really forget. And the reason why I don't have a lot here planned on the weekend, because I like to keep my weekend very flexible. As you can tell, there's also not any homework planned, and it's not that I don't do any homework in the weekend. Like obviously I do homework in the weekend, but it's just I don't like to have set times for homework during the weekend, because my weekend is so different. Like obviously I work, but sometimes there's a moment I'm hanging out with a friend, and I'll block that on either the Saturday night or on a Sunday, and then I have to do like my homework around it, if that makes sense. So yeah, the weekend is just very flexible, so that's why there's not a lot like planned in here apart from work, because Saturday is usually the day I work. So, and I also want to tell you guys what I also do, like those little extra things. Like for example, if there's a day for example that I plan to vlog, I just put it in here like all day. I put, oh wait, hold on, wrong color. Like for example, I go here and put in like vlog, and then it says here all day that I'm vlogging. So that's basically that. And then also if I have videos planned, I like to do that with this purple tab and then put at 8, because I always upload at 8. Like for example on Tuesday, I'll put here, wait, I'm gonna put it in here for now. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here for now and just like block it at like 8. And then just call it like video for now. Like, so then it has like video, and it's basically the same for Fridays and Sundays as well. And it always has the title of the video that I'll be posting. So yeah, those are basically like the extra things. And now let's just go over here to the tab to just show you guys what color means anything, because obviously as you can tell there are not like that many colors displaying. I have a lot less colors displaying on my schedule than there are over here. So like obviously this brown one is content creating, so anything content related, so like vlog. So the days that I'm planning to vlog, I mark it with that color. Also here, content creation, content editing, basically all content related. And then social activity, I marked it with like this pink purplish. So for example like the onokyorai, like I marked that with like pink purple. So anything that involves like social activity, like for example hanging out with my friends, or like if I have a party or a concert going on, so like any event, like or hanging out with my friends, I mark it with the social activity color. And then red is just uni, so just the times where I'm in uni, as you can tell, or anything other uni related appointments. And then on yellow I have the appointment tab, and that's basically all the appointments, like for example when I get my nails done, or when I get my hair done, or therapy, like sort of that kind of stuff, like appointments, if you know what I mean. So appointments like that, I mark it with yellow. And then green, like I mentioned earlier, is the self-care tab. So like morning routines, nighttime routines, when I'm having my lunch, when I'm having my dinner, or like just other moments of self-care. Like for example if I want to put on, like if I want to have this whole pamper routine, for example. Like I don't plan those a lot often, but I do want to. And then this like sort of pink orangey color, like coral color, is for homework. So if I have like, for example, deadlines for papers or moments that I have to study, I color it with that. And then orange is like traveling, so and like I don't have anything like travel related planned yet, but I do really want to. Like for example, I really want to go on holiday this summer, but I mark those days like if I'm traveling with that orange color. And then this light blue is like errands. So for example, also planning here is like errands, or for example if I have to do things like groceries or get something real quick, like for example pick up a package, like just any kind of small tasks, I put it under errands. And then purple is like video, which I mentioned earlier, like if I have videos scheduled at 8 on Tuesday, Fridays and Sundays, I put them like in my calendar as well. And I always do that, and I put it in there just to like plan like what I want to film that week, like, and I obviously do all the filming on Monday. And I also want to come back to the content creation part. Like it can be anything, like also taking pictures for Instagram, for my main account, for my K-pop account, for my journal account, which is actually also slacking a little, but I have to like get back on that. So anything content is taking pictures or filming videos. Yeah, and content editing speaks for itself. It's just when I'm editing videos or maybe editing some pictures, you know. And then this grayish one is like just work, so when I have shifts for my part-time job. So that is basically how I plan my whole life. So I hope you guys found this like interesting, and maybe it also inspired you to like maybe make yourself a great planning system. And if you guys also want to see an updated how I plan, and I would love to make it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time in a new video. Bye bye.